And welcome to Let's Play Skyrim. We left off leaving Whiterun, heading towards Riverwood to complete some quests, most notably for the companions. By the way, look at the lighting effect as I enter the shadow and bright area. This is one of the things that makes this game so great, is the lighting. See as I emerge there from the shadow, it's just amazing. Anyway, at least graphically, it's really good. So my quests were to go find the wolf and to go beat up this guy named I can't remember, Fandar, something like that. So we're gonna head over to Riverwood. Sorry, I get Whiterun and Riverwood confused sometimes. Riverwood. I'm gonna cut out some of the writing, but the main thing obviously is just when you get to this bridge, take a right, follow the river upstream until you get to Riverwood. Now, one thing I should note is that for this aspect of my Let's Play series, I had a mod installed called Immersive Settlements, or something to that effect. Unfortunately, I had to deactivate it. I'm not sure if it was Immersive Settlements or it was another mod. It was causing some crash issues, and so I ended up deactivating it. But you'll see it a little bit here so you can get some flavor for it. Maybe you can get it to work on your system, or maybe I'll try again later. Oh, and those street signs have been modded too, but anyway, and I don't know what happened there with the light just now, but that thing there, that fishing pole mount, looks a little ridiculous, but that's part of the mod, I think. Oh boy, what's going on here? Okay, so this is, I think, a bug. Might have been caused by the Immersive Settlements mod, for all I know, but I guess I'll just fall down there. Anyway, let's explore a little bit, and I'll show you a couple of these additions. So this is a fisherman that was added. I guess I'll whistle at him.
Until next time.
I also experimented with my mic positioning, so I moved it a little bit. I hope it doesn't cause too many changes. That horse was added. This is the fisherman's house that's added. Before these houses were here, there was just a brick wall and like a tree or two. So that's the fishery. If we come down here, this is a some sort of trader's house. It's a Khajiit. Actually, when I initially played through this, it caused my game to crash, and so I've edited that out here. It was when I clicked on what does he have for sale, so I had to reload and pick it up where I left off. Obviously, it's a little bit farther into the evening now. But let's go to the Sleeping Giant Inn. By the way, even though I've deactivated Immersive Settlements, I did download an alternative one called Expanded Cities and Towns, and I'm going to try that out in a future video.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Oh yes, my favorite drinking buddy. I remember you. How could I forget? Now, there's a couple people over here who I don't recognize from earlier, and they might be part of a mod as well. I'm not sure which one.
Friend? Well, then you're in luck. I reckon I've killed more men than there are minutes in a day. Lot few, huh? At this rate, I guess I better change it to seconds then.
I think Gore and Serwyn were added by the Interesting NPCs mod.
No, friend. Don't really think about much beyond filling my belly.
I think his voice acting is kind of questionable.
When it's full,
Same with Serwyn
and thinking at all.
Here.
My name is Carrie.
I'm taking a
Most
nap.
everyone just calls me Carrie. I'm here looking for something, but I don't much know my way around. You look like someone who can handle himself. Would you mind if I travel with you?
Okay, so that's pretty forward.
Farewell.
She just wants to travel with me,
I'll
and
be
she doesn't
here a
even know
little
me.
while longer until
Goodness.
I can find a guide.
Actually, I'm pretty sure she's not
You
part
look
of the
like
Interesting
someone I
NPCs
saw in,
mod.
Good morning. You look like someone I saw in,
I think she might be an
My
independent
name is Carwood.
mod.
Most everyone just calls me Carrie.
Her voice
I'm
acting is
here.
absolutely terrible.
I'm here
No
looking
offense.
for something, but I don't much know my way around. You look like someone who can handle himself. Would
I
you
guess
mind
she's a
if
healer,
I travel
though.
with you?
I should probably recruit her.
That would be nice. Thank you.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too.
Alright. Well, I'm going to fill up my water bottles. Now, I think I had Carowidden follow me, but I think that either I ended up reloading or something happened where she actually ended up not following me for some reason, so...
Until next time.
I'm not really sure what the issue is, but one thing you should note, and she is following me right now, but I think that changes here in a bit. Look at that smoke and
We don't
stuff
get a lot
and
of
the inside
travelers
lighting.
here in
It's
Riverwood.
very lovely, and that's an addition that was made by enhanced lighting and effects. Now, I ended up having trouble with this mod later in this playthrough, and I'll tell you when. But that interior look with the haze and the candle smoke and all that is lovely, and I really wish I could find a way to make that work. Problem is, when I get to the 7,000 steps, it causes the game to crash. So maybe I'll have to turn it on and off selectively. Got the hiccups there for a second. Okay, so I'm going to look for this guy, this Faendal and the Riverwood Trader. Okay, so I'm going to go find him. Alright, so go to the good old trader's house here. And
It means so
let's-
much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and sell some things here at this time. Just kind of take the opportunity. And I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here. I just sell some kind of cheap but heavy stuff to him. And yeah, we'll just skip ahead there. And then let's beat up Faendal.
All right, then.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. Greetings, Brother Elf. Good to see you. You can't scare me into submission. Let's go.
Nice.
Come on!
Well, I have to select unarmed, so I don't have it as a favorite, so I'll just go do it manually. I should really favorite that, though. There we
Is
go.
someone there?
Okay. Every now and then I do a fist fight, and I get into some trouble with the people who watch, so this one appears to be working fine with the scripting, and I totally kicked his ass.
Stand there and take it! Fight back!
I love how
You're tougher than you
enthusiastic
look.
those
You
guys
got
are,
me
even
fair
after
and
the fight's
square.
over. It's really funny.
Get him!
And they're still yelling.
Back to the ground! Come on!
Snowback? What? Is that a slang term for an elf or something? Goodness.
Don't let him get away with this.
And they're still yelling. That's funny.
Drive
It's
that
a fine
snow
day
back
with
to the
you
ground.
Oh, for God's
Come
sakes.
on!
All right, then.
Well, looks like I have to go talk to him a little bit more, so let's go talk to him.
You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square. Fine. I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
Okay, so we got the quest turned in there, and now we have to go back to the
Need something?
companions and tell them what's happened, and they'll give me my next assignment. But let's talk to Shady Sam here and see what we can. I guess we'll buy stuff from him. He has a lot of lockpicks, but they're kind of expensive. I don't think I'm going to buy any. I really wish I could. Lockpicks are very useful. I wouldn't feel so guilty about breaking them all the time on tough chests.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go hunt this wolf. It looks just like it's up the hill here, so let's just let's grab the horses, mount up, and go chase this wolf down. I don't know what I guess I'm gonna put a helmet on before I leave the safety of town here. So I was looking at the interesting NPCs mod, and I think I've not given this mod enough credit. First of all, they add 29 new characters to the game, and incidentally, Gore, who I was talking to in the end there, is one of them. He's ranked by the players as the 6th most popular. Hjormir is on the list, but he's not in the top 10. Hjormir, by the way, is listed as a farmer, so I guess it's only right that he would be, well, anyway. I think I like Hjormir, even though I'm sure he's not the strongest character I could possibly have. He's really loyal and helpful and handy, and he's not bad, so I'm going to keep him around. But anyway, okay, so I think I found the wolf, the most recent wolf incident here. Let's go take a look. Okay, so looks like it's something the wolf killed and it dragged it, and then we've got to go, you know, we got to go look for evidence of where it dragged it to and kind of follow its trail. So hopefully I can find it just by tracking it. I'm not sure. I mean, okay, so I'm getting some Wayfarer skill points there, which is immersive and realistic. I mean, I'm tracking something after all. I guess we'll just look for signs of blood smeared on the ground, like back there. I don't think my wayfaring is very high, so, you know, I may well lose this track if I'm going to roleplay this thing. But I've got my bow out, and I'm ready to shoot when I find them. Okay, there's some more blood here. Keep going up the hill. Oh, and that banner sign there, that's a mod. That's banner hold signs, or whatever it's called. And that is the border between Falkreath and Whiterun holds. Sort of, nation states. Whiterun being up north there, Falkreath being off to the west, right down there. And my location on the map is where the banner marker there was. Okay, but I see this blood here. And, oh, there's something in the distance. Did you see it? It's like a white-looking fox. Or wolf. It's probably a white wolf. Let's follow it. So I cut ahead to where I was following it. And I saw a glimpse of him, but I missed. Let me see if I can get a little closer. Just wasting arrows at this point. Grab the snowberry? No? Okay. Oh, there he is. Let me see if I can get him. And he's running fast. If I get nice and close, though, I can probably take him. Grab my bow, but don't pull back yet. Pull back now, see if I can get a shot. Ooh, criticaled him on his ass. And I killed him, I guess, by shooting him in the ass. I wouldn't think that would kill him, but whatever. By the way, I am, and I think I mentioned this last time, I'm using Hunterborn and whatnot now. So, this is a Hunterborn quest, actually. And I saw another wolf come out from the other direction. Where'd he go? Yep, there he is. Oh, wait. That looks like a dog, not a wolf.
Stupid dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna not shoot this poor dog. But see the road sign there? That's a really, that's an overhauled road sign, I believe, from my road signs of Skyrim or whatever it's called mod. I swear to God, every single millimeter of this game now is affected by one mod or another, so I'm going to be mentioning them, but okay, so that was not the wolf that I just killed, and I need to travel back to where I was to find the wolf, so I think I'm going to just head back in that direction, although this is not the right direction. I think this might be, yeah, that's Helgen up there, so I need to go back the other direction. Yeah, I'll just cut across the landscape here, and I'm actually going to cut some of the traveling out. So I'm back to the place where I saw the most recent blood spot on the ground, and I see that there's this path that goes up and to the right, which I would have missed on the way there. So let's see if the wolf is up here. I'm not seeing any more blood stains, but there's definitely a path. Okay, and then there's some... Okay, they're not happy. And they're attacking. Oh, boy. Well, I better get my weapons out. She doesn't look very tough. She's not wearing any heavy armor or anything, so hopefully I can just handle her with my generic weaponry here. Okay. Let's get her. Ow. Ow! She nailed me. Well, let's try this again. This time I'm gonna start with, I'll start with fire, yeah.
When I fought the Great Warlock, Mannimarco, I used stealth.
Double flames. I don't think I did much damage, but I got the battle started, and my companions maybe are gonna absorb the brunt of the initial attacks. Oh, and they killed her. I think he shot an arrow, and they killed him. Wow, okay, that was easy. Nice job, companions. I didn't really need to... I could have just sat back and watched. Let's take a look and see what stuff they have. Well, it's kind of spread all over, and it looks kind of generic so far. Hopefully they have something of value. But, yeah, anyway. Firewood's always useful. You know, we can go ahead and put that on our inventory and save that for a time when I'm going to need that firewood. Take the coin purses, can never have too much money. Oh, I was going to mention, and I'm sure that there are a bazillion little random topics like this that could come up, but I was thinking, you know, it's absolutely crucial that a player, and I'm not that experienced in this game, but I've really caught on to one crucial thing about this game, and that is that there's really two reasons why you take items when you loot. First and foremost is if the item is useful to you, such as a more powerful weapon or a quest item, you would definitely want to take those items. But the second reason you would loot something is because it's valuable and you can sell it. And that's obvious. Okay, so that, you know, everybody agrees with that. And by the way, I'm going to do some cooking while I'm up here, I think, because there's a cooking pot. Yeah, let's take a look and see what we can create. But anyway, in order for something to be worth taking for selling it, you have to understand that it's not the value of the item that you're looking at. All items have value, and if you had infinite carrying capacity, then it would make sense to just pick up literally everything and sell literally everything that you pick up. But you do not have infinite carry capacity, and so we have to be efficient about it. And therefore, it's the value to weight ratio that actually matters in this context. So, in other words, if you could pick up something that's worth 100 gold and weighs 80 weight, 80 pounds or whatever the unit of weight is, or you could pick up something that only is worth 10 gold but weighs 5 pounds. By far, you are better off picking up the 10 gold 5 pound item than the 100 gold 80 pound item, because the value to weight ratio is greater with the other item. Ideally, every time you go to the store, you should have maxed out your carry capacity, and thus, assuming you follow that rule... Oh, by the way, there's a new bloodstain. Yeah, there's the wolf. Okay, let's get him. Anyway, assuming you max out your carry capacity, then it's all about efficiency. It's all about value to weight ratio, not simply value in the abstract. So, that's an obvious thing to most people, and I don't think I really have to explain that in much more detail, but just remember that. You'd rather have 10 low-value items, but which have a high... Oh, and here's a dead farmer. A higher value-to-weight ratio than one expensive item that has a lower value-to-weight ratio. Okay. So anyway, I'm not actually going to mine. I'm going to mine, but I'm going to skip ahead here. So first of all, I'm going to level up my marksmanship. And should I do Magicka or should I do health? Yeah, I'll do Magicka. I could use a little extra there. I noticed my flames did not last very long during that most recent battle. And I could up the damage there, but I think what I'm going to do instead, as I mentioned, is I'm going to do some marksmanship upgrade here, because I would have loved to have gotten a better shot off on that wolf. Maybe if I got better at longbow, I could just assassinate things from a distance. Now, focus simply does a flat increase in damage. Ballistics allows me to craft certain types of crossbow ammunition and whatnot. Power Draw is a longbow skill. Eagle Eye is a longbow skill. They're both increase damage and allow you to zoom in when you use your longbow to shoot something so you can get better assassination type attacks. Point Blank does more damage when you're close up with a short bow. So right now I think I'm better off across the board just increasing focus, which is a nice basic skill to have. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to skip out of that real quick. And I think we're going to head back to Whiterun now and turn in those quests. Although if I were smart, I would go ahead and grab Serwadin, the healer, while I was here, even though she has bad voice acting. She is a healer, and I probably could use her. But I don't think I'm going to do that in this video, so I apologize. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on our horse and get back into town. Okay, we're standing on our horse. That was a fun trick. So it's really buggy right now, clearly. Similar bug to when I first entered town, and so I have to conclude that it might be the immersive settlements mod. But anyway, I'm going to call it a video now. So anyway, if you've been watching, thank you, and just remember, Professor Snuggles is looking out for you.